bring that back. I'm gonna bring that back. Really interesting in beginning, and then that bass, the bass. Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Into the Music. My name is Greg, right over here, and that guy over there is Phil. Phil is
Hello,
one of my.
buddy.
Phil is part of the team. I can't call him guest appearance, and I mean that would actually be doing you a disservice because now you and Andy and John, you're all part of the Into the Music team, and I couldn't be happier. So what's going on, man? You all right?
Oh yeah, things are going well here.
Yeah, look at that. You're dressing a little bit. You got the unbuttoned stuff there, showing a little bit of Phil chest there.
No, I'm waiting to get back to the gym. I'm going back. I'm going back this weekend.
I didn't even feel to button up. Oh no.
No, but I got to get back to the gym. This has been horrible.
There you go. You know what? If you're looking at me like that, I'll just be like this now. All right, I'll stop goofing around and let's get serious because we're here for some serious music, right?
Yep. Yes. Now I picked this one out because I know that we're cut from the same cloth. We both grew up on LIR, and we're both Clash fans. And I was a huge Clash fan. I saw them twice. I saw them on the pier in Manhattan with Grandmaster Flash open for them in the pouring rain.
Grandmaster Flash, yeah. That's my favorite.
And I saw them with The Who at Shea Stadium with David Johansen. So, and I was supposed to go to Bonds. My friends had tickets for when they did the stand at Bonds. They did a number of nights there. And my friends I was working and my friends come, we got tickets. And they go, and my boss was like, you're not going anywhere. And they go, quit. And I'm like, no, my mother will kill me.
It's funny you mentioned David Johansen because actually I saw him with Gary U.S. Bonds in a local club here on Long Island. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
And I've seen The
Who.
Who.
Good.
I've seen The Who 3 times at Giant Stadium. So maybe you and I were at that same concert. I just don't remember Joe Strummer, but
what?
That was a while ago.
Wait, you don't remember the Clash at the
Well, they played at Giant Stadium a lot. The Who in the 80s and early 90s, they were just doing a lot of concerts, man. They were going crazy. So maybe I don't remember them opening up. And it could have been too where we were late because my friends were always kind of late, and they were the ones who were driving. So
it's funny. I went to that show not to see The Who. I was like, yeah, I'll stick around, but I'm here to see the Clash.
Wow.
I mean, I love the Clash. I love them. And then soon afterwards, Joe Strummer kicked Mick Jones out, and he made a big mistake. And he even admitted it too.
So this is a Clash song that you're giving me, or Joe Strummer song?
No, because I'm going to give you a Joe Strummer song.
Now, I really know some of the Clash songs. I don't think I know anything outside of the Clash, I think.
Well, do you know Big Audio Dynamite?
You're right. Big Audio Dynamite. Man, so many years ago, right? So Joe Strummer was Big Audio Dynamite.
No.
Mick Jones was. Mick Jones was.
Yeah.
Right. That's right.
And I was like, because I was pissed that he did that. And then when Big Audio Dynamite's first album came out, that's a classic, stone cold classic. And then Joe Strummer puts out Cut the Crap. And that's basically what it was, crap. And then I was like, really? You kicked Mick Jones out for this? And then he also was wearing a Mohican. He looked like a mall punk at that point. He was just trying to cash it. There was problems with like his management. There was misdirection going on there.
Well, let's talk about that on the other side. So what song do you have for me?
Oh, okay. I got this song. It's All in a Day. That's all I'm gonna. Saying that's all I'm gonna say.
That's a cool title, actually. I like that title. Okay. It's All in a Day. All right. So many things you could say about that. All right, cool. So I don't know the song. At least I don't think I know it. Let me get into it. I like Joe Strummer, though. I always liked his voice, his vision, his creativity. I mean, he was really, I know Mick Jones was a major talent too, but I don't know. Out of the two, I always kind of sort of thought more about Joe Strummer with that band.
Wait. You were more John Lennon or Paul McCartney?
I was more George Harrison.
I was gonna say because I always thought of Strummer.
I split it right down the line.
I always thought of Strummer as the Lennon and Mick Jones as the McCartney.
Yeah. So. All right, so I guess I got the link over there, and let me go check it out. Cool.
Hey, hello, hey! It's the acid test. Got a busy day. I'm wearing a vest.
bring that back. I'm gonna bring that back. Really interesting in the beginning, and then that bass. The bass.
Hey, hello, hey! It's the acid test. Got a busy day. I'm wearing a vest. Hey, hello, hey! Try not to get vexed. Got a busy day. I'm wearing a vest. Hey, hey! It's all in a day. Oh, hey, hey! It's all in a day. Beyond the 10 and the I-95, Triple Joe, honey, and his rumba jive. The hook came out, the riot broke out. It must be a hex. I swear the vinyl wrote it right on the text. Hey, what's it gonna do next? Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Oh, hey, hey. It's all in a day. Oh, hey, hey. It's all in a day. Oh, hey, hey. In Sherwood Forest we had Robin Hood. It's all in a day. Everybody's rocking you around the hood. It's all in a day. Don't be under or misunderstood. It's all in a day. We gotta show all the crews how to make that rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues. Down in Gardenia, my cousin.
I'm really loving this song. Okay, it's almost 5 minutes. Phil gave me a treat here. Here we go. Let me try to play the rest of this out. I can't promise anything though. They keep playing like this, and other stuff comes in. I'm like, whoa.
Senior over my toes. They say you got hoes. I ain't saying how you got out, you ain't no snitch. Shaky D's talking, a bullet in a ditch. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood.
Those vocals right there, those lines, that's very Clash-like. Very Clash-like. Let me just bring that back a little bit.
A bullet in a ditch. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Oh, hey, hey. It's all in a day. Oh, hey, hey. It's all in a day. Oh, hey, hey. In Sherwood Forest we had Robin Hood. It's all in a day. Everybody's rocking you around the hood. It's all in a day. Don't be under or misunderstood. It's all in a day. Misunderstood. There is a towing zone east of Chavez Ravine, where I met my queen. Where I met my queen. Oh, hey, hey. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good. Everybody's clocking you around the hood. Don't worry, baby, your credit is good.
Oh, Phil. Oh, this is so good. Oh man, this song just jumped on the Into the Music playlist, just slammed everything out of its way. Make way for me. I'm going right to the top. Oh man, this song. This is good. This was good. Holy crap, how come I've never ever heard of this song? Jesus Lord. All right. All right, let me get my thoughts together and then talk with Phil about this. So let me ask you, was Mick Jones appearing on the song?
No.
It sounded so, there was it had such a great groove and it had such a Clash sound, although not completely Clash, right? So I could see like it was all right, it was a little different, but where it absolutely smacked me over the head with Clash was that part. Don't worry, baby, it's all misunderstood. Da, 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 your credit is good.
Rocking
Oh,
around the neighborhood.
that when his tone, he changed his singing style there. It that is usually where Mick Jones comes in and vocalizes, harmonizes with Strummer, and they do that. So it was missing that, but it was so Clash-like that I was like, is he maybe sneaking it in? And I just,
I don't think so.
That was so catchy. The whole song was just such a great groove.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. So let me, the beginning was really interesting with the intense guitar, right? And then the drums go, bum, 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 and then you're into this bass. The bass is, I don't know if the bass was doing anything like, Herculean as far as like, up and down, but it was good enough. And the sound that was coming out of that bass, it was so, stand up and attention, were taking over. And it just kind of set the tone for the whole song with that groove. I love that catchy, hey, hey, it's all in a day. Oh yeah, hey, it's all in a day. I'm mixing it up with the your credit is good line, but it's like, hey, it's all in a day. That kept repeating that. That was really catchy. The guitar that was just kind of coming through every now and then was so good. The drum and just the music really was just really good. I was totally into the vibe. He mentioned something about I-95 earlier in the song. He's not talking about like being in New York, right, and traveling on that road.
I think he is. I think this song is basically about him being a road warrior band, because they also mentioned
that's in our territory. I-95, everyone, New York.
But they also mentioned that Chavez Ridge or Ravine, Chavez Ravine.
Yeah,
that's in LA. That's definitely in LA.
Right.
So
wow.
Because he lived the end of his life, he was, I think, basically in the States, just touring endlessly. And I could kick myself because I like I said, I gave up on him. Yeah. And again, I have to thank my wife because she worked with this woman who was the head of the Joe Strummer fan club, and they hit it off. And she's like, "Oh yeah, Tammy. That's the woman's name, Tammy. She's blah, And I was like, "All right, I gotta go check it out." So I say this to any Clash fan out there: get this album because this is the last Mescalero CD. He died after this. They put this out. Actually, they put this out posthumously, and this is just as good as any Clash album. And the switching of genre, he does like he does like a Redemption Song by Bob Marley, just him in an acoustic. Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing. I may
have heard that. Wait, I may have heard. Wait, is that song off that album you just had in your hands?
This one?
No, the other one.
This one. Yes.
Yeah. And what about this song? Is this song off that one too?
Yes. And
wow.
This reminds me a lot of the Clash. And it also reminds me a lot. I mean, this song in particular, like you said, with Mick Jones and everything, it almost sounds Big Audio Dynamite like. And it's just like, damn, if he would have put this out instead of Cut the Crap, it would have been a whole different ball game. But
and you were talking about how he was here in the States. If you go on YouTube, there's a clip where he's on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, New Jersey, and he's like handing out tickets for a show that he was going to do that night. And there were people who didn't know who he was, and they're just going, okay, and they didn't realize he's Joe Strummer of, I think he's a huge talent, I mean, come on. London's Call. I mean, what a great, that's up there as one of my one of my top songs of all time. I love, love, love that song. It's such an important, such an amazing song, music wise and lyrics.
That whole album, London Call. I mean, it was, to me, that was like, they say the Smiths were the, band of the 80s. Well, so were the Clash, I think, like all right, they came out in the 70s, but I mean, I don't know. I thought the Clash was amazing. I thought they hit so many genres. They did ska, they did reggae, they did rap, they did, you got, the Magnificent Seven. I mean, it's just amazing, ring, ring, 7 a.m. That song, it's just amazing. And then they broke up, and it's just like, and like I said, Joe Strummer even said a number of times how he regretted that. And he and Mick Jones did make up. It's just I really think they would have got back together again and done some stuff, but
yeah, that's how it was
sad.
That's how it all ended up. And how did he die? Was it cancer?
I don't know if it was cancer or a heart attack, but it was like something sudden, and it was
He was
sad.
young. He was young,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. For me, that's young. I think he was like in his 50s. So I mean, that's young.
See, I thought he was in his 40s. I didn't think
40s, maybe. I don't know.
You
I'd have
might
to
be
look it
right.
up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
Wow.
this is an amazing album. This is like a lost Clash album, and I say go get it. And the other one's not bad either.
Well, I hope that we attracted Clash fans, right? And
yes,
fans of Joe Strummer, of Clash fans, because this was just, to me, this was like something cut from the Clash, cloth right there. And this is one of your better requests. This is really good.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you want to take us out?
Sure. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this one too. And if you want to hear more of this, just let us know. And see you next time on Into the Music. Goodbye.
See ya.